Breaking news in Gwinnett County as police finish searching the Mall of Georgia without finding anything suspicious.
Now, you may have noticed a bunch of officers out there earlier this afternoon. The search started after police say someone phoned in a threat to a mall kiosk. Now, police wouldn't go into what the person said, but officers spent the afternoon searching all of the stores and parking lots for suspicious people and devices. And when asked if the recent mass shootings in Texas and Ohio influenced their heavy response here this afternoon, this is what police had to say.
We have the personnel to respond to incidents like this. So regardless of what was happening in our nation in Ohio and in Texas, I think they probably would have had the exact same response.
A man was detained after police say they found him in an abandoned movie theater and he refused to listen to the officers' commands. They do not believe that is related to the threat.